Alright, today is going to be a very, very exciting day because today we are going to cook this big, beautiful hunk of top round beef roast. We are going to cook this with the power of the sun. That's right, solar powered cooking today in upstate New York. So, my first step is I'm going to drizzle quite a bit of olive oil in this dish right here. I'm going to roll this big hunk of beef in that olive oil and get it nicely coated. Actually, first I'm going to pat it dry, and then I'm going to coat it with olive oil. Then I'm going to sprinkle sea salt all around it. Just give it a nice little crust of sea salt, some freshly ground black pepper. I'm going to put this piece of beef at the bottom of this little ceramic piece here, and then afterwards we've got some 2 pounds of parsnips here and 3 or 4 turnips that are going to go in, along with a few of these red sweet peppers, and I'm probably going to put in a little bit of cabbage, maybe a head of cabbage, and that's going to be our vegetables for this recipe. And we're going to try to cook this with the power of the sun, so strap on your seatbelt. It's going to be exciting. Alright, our big, beautiful roast has been washed off, rinsed off, patted dry, and then coated with some olive oil, combination of regular olive oil and some extra virgin olive oil, and then covered with a little bit of sea salt. And now we're going to start adding our vegetables. I want the flavors of the peppers and the beef to combine the best, so I'm going to add the peppers on top, and I'm going to cut these up. And then I'm probably going to start adding the root vegetables, the parsnips and the turnips, and then lastly the cabbage on top. Alright, so this is the solar oven. And we're going to cook our pot roast in this solar oven today, hopefully. And I've already got it out here and I've been preheating it. And the temperature reads about 170 degrees already. So about a half an hour of preheating, and we're about 170 degrees. So I'm going to carefully open up this tempered glass door. Yeah, and it's definitely warm in here. Alright, I'm going to have to put the camera down as I move the roast in here. Okay, well, I put the roast inside and we are good. So we're just gonna let the sun cook our meal, and this should probably, I figure this will take about 6 hours of sunlight. The cooking power of a solar oven, it's a lot more gentle than a regular oven. So I didn't add any water to this whatsoever. I'm going to add the natural water which is in the turnips and the beef, naturally kind of steam and cook this meal, but there is no added water whatsoever, because actually in a lot of times in solar cooking the result you have will be rather will be a lot more watery than you would be than would a recipe that you used in a regular oven, because the really hot air tends to force moisture out of the food, and the gentle heat of solar cooking doesn't do that. It doesn't force the water out of the food and dry it out. So everything that you cook in a solar oven should be, you know, just super moist and just lovely. And just opening this door for a minute to put in the roast, I lost 25 degrees, it looks like, and maybe that thermometer is still falling. But yeah, we'll kind of keep an eye on this, and it's adjusted pretty well right now. You adjust it by, you know, making sure that the shadows are even on the sides, and you know, there's a little leg in the back to help you incline the solar cooker to an angle which the sun's coming in. So I'm hoping this is pretty decent. I'm going to adjust this every half hour to 45 minutes to get just the very best temperature range for this meal, and I'm quite excited. I wanted to have this for camping, and because I feel this would be it's like having a slow cooker, which doesn't need any electricity or anything, which you could have at camp. And one downside, of course, is you do need fairly decent sunlight. It can deal with some indirect sunlight, some partly cloudy, but it's certainly not going to do much on a mostly cloudy day. So it really does need the good sunlight, and it's really nice if you don't have a lot of trees and a lot of wood. I mean, if you've got trees and wood, then you really don't need anything like this, I don't think. This is really more for urban areas, maybe camping, this kind of thing, where, if the energy sources that you're accustomed to, if they go down or if they fail, if natural gas, electricity goes down or fails, this is a nice alternate energy means to cook your food. And you can do this in the winter, as long as the boxes are insulated really well. These will cook just fine in the winter time. You might get 10 or 20 degrees difference in the maximum cook temp. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. So, and hopefully in a little while I'll get a video of exactly how this turned out. Okay, well, I just wanted to get kind of a follow-up video about how the progress is going. And as you can see, the cabbage that is near the outside of the glass is actually turning brown. It's so warm in there. And the thermometer right now reads 300 degrees, just shy of 300 degrees Fahrenheit. And there's an awful lot of condensation that's happening. So actually I've released one of the latches, and I'm hoping to get just a little bit of this condensation out. Actually, I'm going to lift it up and just let some of this condensation out a little bit. I'm going to lose a little bit of temperature by doing this, but I just want to remove some of the moisture from the inside of this so that the glass can clear up. Oh yeah, look, I don't know if you can notice already, but already the condensation on the tempered glass is kind of disappearing. So I'm going to give this like 10 minutes, just kind of all disappear and evaporate, and then I'll close that up real tight again, because I do want to keep that nice heat that we're getting, but I don't. If I have too much condensation in the glass, then it's going to be counterproductive to what I want. So it's kind of hard for me to believe this, and I hope it comes out on the camera okay. But the cabbage is turning, it's gone beyond caramelization. The cabbage is actually, turning a little black there. And the temperature is over 300 degrees inside this solar oven. So I'm kind of torn on what to do at this point. I see that some juices have come right to the top. So this is just absolutely filled with liquid. So I'm really glad I didn't add any water. And I expect that the roast is probably cooked through. I'm trying to think what time it is right now. It's probably about 2 o'clock. And this has actually been out since like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'm thinking about taking this out really soon, just because the cabbage seems to be definitely thoroughly cooked. And I'm just hoping that the roast will be, thoroughly cooked as well. And I'm gonna, hopefully I don't burn myself here. The risk of, oh yeah, that's really hot. So, you know what? I'm gonna get a thermometer and check the internal temp, and then we'll make a decision from there. All right, I've got my handy dandy meat thermometer in the roast, and I'm looking for a temperature of probably about 140 to 160. I'd be happy with 140. So we're at 129 right now in the center of the roast. Yeah, I'm going to give this another hour and see what happens. Just by opening it and putting the meat thermometer in, it looks like I lowered the temperature like 50 degrees. So we'll also see how long it takes for that to warm up back up. But I'm going to keep this meat thermometer. It's not going to stick to anything over here. I'll keep it on the ground, I suppose, in the shade. And when this heats up, we'll see what happens. We'll take it inside and I'll cut it open and show you the results. Wow, this is just fantastic. I have don't know if you can see this. Can you see this? 140 degrees Fahrenheit, which is perfect for a medium rare beef roast. I can be assured now that everything is perfectly safe. The oven temp is still 275. And we're done. It's 4 hours, 15 minutes, something like that. And we're done. I can take this out and show it off. This is going to be fantastic because the beef is just the right temperature, and it's going to be, it should be a little pink on the inside, but perfectly safe. We got the meat thermometer to assure us of this. And wow, I'm just so excited. This is great. Let me take this inside and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, my beautiful assistant and I have we are finished with the solar cooked roast beef, right? Did you have fun helping Papa cut up the vegetables? Huh? Did you? Yeah? Did you have a good time? So we didn't get her on film a lot today because it was hard to film and do stuff at the same time, so most of the filming had to occur without her. But now that we're finished, let's take a look at the final product that we've got here. It's again going to be difficult to cut this product, but with one hand on a camera. Okay, yeah, babe. Let's pull this out. I'm not very good at this one-handed camera thing. I like the use of both hands. She's busy moving that around. She likes that little step stool. Alright. And there it is. There is our beautiful roast beef cooked with the power of the sun. Science. Oh, babe, what's wrong? Let me take care of what's going on here. I think we're frustrated that the step stool is not moving where we want it to move. So I'm going to take care of the step stool problem. And yeah, so we're going to enjoy. Where do you want it to go, babe? We're going to enjoy this little roast beef. Oh, you want to help put silverware away? But Anna, there's no silverware, clean silverware to put away right now, okay? This is where she usually goes when we put silverware away. Yeah, there's no clean silverware right now, babe. Okay, well, there you have it. Roast beef cooked with the power of the sun.